guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Haley and I am so incredibly happy that you decided to come and visit my channel and check out my videos. So you're probably wondering why I only have one eye done. I know it looks a little bit on the weird side, but that's okay. Because today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this cut crease look. My attempt at it anyway. I actually am pretty impressed with this because I've never really been good at cut creases in the past and I have not done one in so long. I achieved this with the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette and also a little bit of the Sultry palette. I'm just going to kind of be using these two palettes together to achieve this look. So if you guys would like to see how I achieve this cut crease, then just keep watching and let's get right into it. First I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette. I'm going to go in with the shade It's Designer to set my eye primer. I just did my brows and used my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be taking Real Techniques brush with that shade and just pack that on my lid. I'm also going to take it all the way up to the brow bone, just for that natural looking highlighted brow bone. And then bring out my lower lash line. Next I'm going to take one of my Morphe blending brushes and go in with the shade It's Cashmere. And just kind of tap that brush off and just kind of fluff that into the crease. I'm going to take a little bit more of that same shade and the same brush and just kind of deepen that up a little bit. Next, I'm going to be taking an even smaller blending brush and going into the shade Fancy That. I'm going to take this color on my outer corner and lower part of my crease just for some more depth to the eye and dimension. Just darken that crease up a little bit. I'm going to really work my brush into that and blend it out for a seamless transition. Also gives it a nice smoky look too. To deepen my crease up even more, I'm going to go in with the shade Oh That's Rich. Again, placing this on my outer crease and kind of fluffing it up into the middle inner portion of my eye. Just really blending that seamlessly in. I'm going to take my original Morphe blending brush and just kind of go over that so I can blend all those colors seamlessly together and have a nice smoked out blended look. Kind of blend away any harsh lines. To carve out my lid, I'm going to take my Morphe concealer and just take a small amount, place it right on my lid. Here's a trick to this cut crease thing. If you put concealer on your eyelid and then open your eye to a normal position, it should create like a sort of line on the very top part of your crease, and that's how you'll know how high to bring it up. I didn't get an actual line, but those two little dots are pretty good. I'm going to take a flat brush and just kind of blend that out. Sorry you can't see this part. I think I fix it in a minute. There we go, I fixed it. I'm just going to keep blending it out on that line, just being really, really careful. Not messing up that line or anything. You want it to be very crisp. That's what makes your cut crease look the best. Just kind of taking it out a little bit further. You want to take it out like a little bit more than halfway across your eyelid, but not all the way so that you cover up your crease colors. But if you do, it's not the end of the world because you can go back in and fix it. Then I'm going to take this little fluffier but flat dense brush and kind of just blend it out and make sure that it's evenly distributed across my eyelid. And kind of soften up that outer edge. I'm going to go in with the shade, it's Cashmere, to just kind of set that concealer. Have a nice base for our glitter or shimmer or whatever eyeshadow you want to put on top of it. Or just to leave it like that if you wish. Another trick you can do as well is go back in with that same flat pointed brush and go into your darkest crease color that you use, which was, for me, that's the shade Oh That's Rich, and kind of just carve out along that line just so you have even more precision, and you can also fix any mistakes that you made. Just makes more crisp of a line that way. And you go back in with your little fluffier brush and just kind of blend that out so it's not so harsh. Then I'm going to take my Sultry palette now and go into the shade Pearl, take some of it on my finger and start closest to my lash line. Trying to stay away from that line where I carved out my lid so that I don't ruin it. I love this color, it's so pretty. Get what I can with my finger. And then I'm going to take my angled brush, make sure it's cleaned off from the dark shade that I just had on it, and go in next to that line so you can get more precision in there and not mess up all the hard work that you just did. Look at that. So pretty. I'm going to take the shade Rose Quartz on my finger and go in the outer portion of that shimmer area. Just lightly place that with my finger. I'm going to take my smaller blending brush and go into Oh That's Rich, my darkest crease color, and just kind of diffuse that glitter into the darker outer crease. This look is all about smooth transitions on the outside with that nice sharp cut crease on the inside. I really want to clean up that edge. Then I'm going to be taking that brown shade Fancy That on my lower lash line. I'm going to take a makeup cloth and just kind of clean up that outer edge a little bit, just to make sure it matches that other side. A little bit more of Fancy That just to darken it up a little. Then I'm going to go in with Oh That's Rich, that nice dark plum shade, and darken up my lower lash line even more. Then connect it with my top part. Next is liner. I'm going to be going into my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is my favorite eyeliner to make wings with. It's so precise, so easy to use, and it's very, very black, which I love that about it. And it lasts me a really long time too. For my waterline, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Gel Liner. I believe it's in the darkest brown shade. I'm going to tightline my upper lash line and line my waterline on the bottom. For mascara, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes before I apply that. This is one of my absolute favorite mascaras. I'm not a sucker for high-end mascaras. I honestly believe you can get drugstore mascaras that work just as good, if not better, for a third of the price. But I do really, really enjoy this mascara, and I think it works really well with my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara on top of that. It adds a lot of thickness, makes it look like I'm wearing false lashes, which I really love because I don't like applying false lashes. You will rarely ever see me with false lashes on. I'm not the best at applying them, and I just don't work well with them. I don't know. I don't really wear them enough either, so I don't really practice a lot with them, but I just don't really have an interest in them. This is my absolute favorite mascara. Okay guys, that is the finished look. I really like how this turned out. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Am I recording? Yes, I am finally recording. Okay. Literally just did half of my face without recording, so that's cool.